What's up, everybody? Welcome back. George here, KBO Collections. First hobby drive in quite some time. Been busy doing work. Also, I'm always busy there lurking in the background. I'm watching y'all's YouTube videos and stuff. Not always commenting. Actually, I usually don't comment much these days, but I still watch your stuff. So shout out to all those out there still pumping out that content on the reg. You know, people like Zach and Porter and Bo and Steve and Mike and, you know, like, I don't know, so many more. There's a lot more that are out there pumping the content out. But, you know, Orlando, Victor, I can't forget them. You know, but, yeah, I just haven't been commenting much. Because honestly, I watch a lot of it on my TV. So, watching on my TV, I'm not connected to anything to type with except my remote control. And I mean, have you ever tried typing on a remote control? Not fun. So anyway, but yeah, just doing my thing. This last weekend went to the Seoul Sports Collectibles show, or sports, I don't even know. Seoul Sports Card Show basically is what it was. Nice little show, about 109 tables, I believe it was. Had a friend that was set up there, so took a few cards to sell, sold one, you know, like, and didn't, you know, I didn't get like a ton of money, but, you know, got a little bit. Sold a 51 Burke Ross, Stan Musial. It was graded, like a 2.5. You know, just made a little bit of money on it. And when I say made a little bit of money on it, like, the guy, I gave him a really nice deal. But at the same time, like, what I paid for it and what it cost me to grade it, I probably made maybe $10 on what I sold it for, you know, something like that. And that was years ago, so. But no, it was nice. I mean, and when I say I sold it, like, my friend actually sold it. I just put my cards on his table. He, you know, he took care of it and everything and all that. Kind of bummed that I didn't actually know that the show was happening. I don't always keep up with that news anymore, and I didn't know that it was happening. And definitely didn't know that he had a table until he told me on, like, I don't know, Monday or something. Like, it's only like a week, you know, before. But had I known, I would have been like, yo, can I jump in on like half a table or you know, or when they were getting the tables, I mean, you know, because he was also in with another guy. So, you know, maybe like, you know, can we do 2 tables, 3-way split or something? Because I have a ton of stuff that I want to sell. Like, that's what I'm doing now. I'm selling, the goal is probably to sell about 80% of my collection. That's the goal, and there are reasons for it. So one reason is, you know, I'm into cameras and collectibles and photography and stuff like that, and yeah, all of that, and film photography. So, you know, I have to buy film and everything. All these things are expensive. You know, they're not cheap, and there are some cameras that I would like to own someday, and those cameras are very expensive. Leica, just look it up. Just look up Leica cameras. I would love to someday own a nice Leica. You know, maybe a Hasselblad. I'm saying these names that are like, you know, they're big names. They're expensive brands. But really nice cameras. So anyway, someday maybe I'd like to own those, and if I'm gonna do that, like, that means I'm gonna have to edge some sports cards and stuff. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm doing that, like, and also, like, just, you know, like my friend that was set up at the show, he was selling because he's like, man, I have too much stuff. I'm the same. Like, I don't have the space for this. Like, I don't have the space to keep buying, okay? I have space for what I have right now. So what I have currently, I have space for it. I don't have space to keep buying. So why keep buying when you have no space for it? That's the way I look at it. So yeah, so I'm, kind of switching directions, selling off a bunch of stuff. My intent is, I plan to keep my pre-war stuff going, because I just enjoy it more these days. And I plan to keep my Hall of Fame autographs collection, going. But most everything else is on the auction block. I had my Bob Gibson rookie up for sale at the show this last weekend, and that's part of my Gibson run. I have the complete run, but I love the card, and I've loved it for the however many years that I've had it now. But at the same time, I'm switching gears, changing directions, and kind of like, okay, I need to let some of this stuff go. Had some people look at it. Some people were kind of interested in it. Nobody bought it, but really good price. Had a nice price on it and everything. So, but but I understand it's, it can be, anything that's a few $100 can be a little bit of a burden on some people. So, but yeah, so. Nah, man, so it was a good weekend, enjoyed it, had a good time, just about to get into work here and everything, so just wanted to jump on, like I said, kind of give a little update, say that I'm still there lurking in the backgrounds, and yeah, so enjoy. There's a little clip here at the end, like, me not saying anything, just kind of standing there, with the video going across the crowd, so pretty good crowd, pretty nice show, so anyway, catch you later. Peace.